All right, peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. All right, man. So I'm watching the interview with Bill Haney and that's from the Boxing Voice, and they talking about Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman was just on there talking to Ness as well, which I've just previously made a video on. And Bill like, look, I want that fight, and Dev want that fight. So let's make it happen, And he funny because he talking about Keith. He a boss, Keith can do what he want. He got all these skills and stuff, and I'm cracking up the whole time because Bill funny as hell. Like Bill, he need his own comedy show because I mean he real sarcastic. Like he always talking nice about the boxers and all that stuff, but he be being real sarcastic. He probably mean it too, but just the way how he be, like I know sarcastic as people. Like I dealt with him all my life, and that's one sarcastic ass dude, yo. And it's so funny because he be dead serious, like he be convinced, like like he's so embedded in his conviction that he believe it, and he make everybody else believe it too. It's so funny, but I'm gonna play this little part of the video, and we gonna listen to that, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts.
I hear no other than Keith one time Thurman has come by. You know what I mean? We might need to talk about that. And that's what's cracking. Yeah, well, we spoke to Keith. He was very critical of the performance, Bill. Yeah, but listen, that's the thing. Well, see, that's the thing about Keith. Keith is an amazing guy. He has done some amazing things, and that's just small shit to a giant, you know. And since it's nothing, it won't be a problem with making this thing happen. You know what I mean? And that's the best thing is that you have a smaller man coming out to fight a very skilled big man. So, shout out to Keith Thurman and the team, and shit, man, Keith is a boss. Ain't no doubt. You know what I mean? And we're gonna treat him just like a boss. You know? He certainly kept saying that, but just in a different way. He was saying that Bill should not make that fight, that he has more power and more IQ than Regis. Regis didn't know how to cut the ring off.
All right, so I'm gonna cut it right there. Like, and he do that because he trying to show the fighter admiration. Like that's how he draw you in. Like he talk about you and everything. He say how good you are and how skilled you are, and how you got all these acolytes and all that stuff and everything. And then once the fight is signed, still delivered, then during the press conference and all that stuff, he talk about how Dev gonna beat your ass. But then he still say how respectful, how good you are and everything. So I be cracking up because he be dead serious. And this is good. Like we need stuff like this in boxing, and you got to respect them because they are taking the risk. They are doing big things and everything. And just like I said before, all they doing is opening up their bargaining chips because they are going to run it back, to the negotiations, trying to get that Tank fight because that is the big money fight between them two. Because Tank make big money, and now Devin Haney, he's starting to make big money himself. So when you put them two together, it's going to be a mega super fight. They're both champions in their own right. Although I really don't look at Tank as the champion, but they both champions. They both undefeated, and now they both are big draws because Tank already been a big draw, and now Haney, he's a draw now himself, and now he's starting to be in the realms of talking about pound for pound status and everything, and now he can start picking and choosing. So that he at another level right now. But they trying to up it because if they go to 147 and take on a big caliber name up there, or even possibly a champion, once all the belts get divided. and take on one of them and possibly won. Now he's a champion at 35, 40, and 47. You did something that Tank never did before. Now you're number one. So that's what they're doing. So look, you gotta respect it. Like Dev or not, like Bill or not, you gotta respect their plan because right now in boxing ain't nobody doing what they doing. Tank and them, they seemed like they was doing that, but Dev and them, it seemed like they took what Tank and them did, took their blueprint and up to the level because now they actually starting to fight people instead of just taking small belts and stuff at each weight class just to make it seem like you're doing something. But so look, Keith said if the money right, he willing to fight, and Bill and Dev and Eddie, they said they got the money. So I think we might possibly see this fight in 2024, which is crazy as that might sound, but we might see it. And the way Dev looking and how inactive Keith been right now, that's a 50-50 fight. So you just don't know. I can't say that Dev gonna beat Keith because Keith is still Keith, but Keith been inactive and everything, and been as though that Mario Barrios was a smaller person and moved up in weight and took on Keith, and Keith couldn't get him out of there. And I believe that Devin is a way better fighter than Mario Barrios. And then you've seen what Tank did to him. I just think that Dev's skills will, carry him up there with certain fighters. And I think that Keith is one of those fighters. So you'll never know. But we just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.